Good morning, Redeemer. Before I give you another update about what's going on here at your church, I want you to know that I and all of our pastors are praying for you. You are very much on our minds. So please know that we love you and we care about you, and I cannot wait to see each one of you on the other side of this challenge, and we will get there. Now, while there's no substitute for the church gathering together physically, it has been remarkable to watch our church family retool itself around what we're all about, figuring out new ways to do what we've always done. Listen, worship, discipleship, evangelism, all those things are still happening, in large part because of the creativity and flexibility of our amazing people. So I want to say thank you to all of those who are rallying around our church's mission and purpose in this new and challenging environment. Now, let me give you an update on a few things. First, we are working tirelessly to serve our church and community well during this time. Of course, we remain committed to doing our part in the ongoing fight against this coronavirus. That means we're closely following the recommendations that are passed down from our leaders. For example, we're limiting gatherings of over 10 people to only those cases where proper social distancing is possible. We've also closed our coffee lodge for the time being. As you know, our campus has been closed to the public for some time, but effective earlier this week, we decided to close the coffee lodge as well. Some of our staff is able to work from home, but many of our staff members are still here on campus Monday through Friday. I will say this, all of our staff and our amazing volunteers are truly doing an extraordinary job to minister well during this time. Let me share a bit about our Love North Georgia campaign through There's Hope for the Hungry. As you can imagine, that ministry is meeting a huge need right now. Last week, as an example, we provided free boxes of groceries to 640 families throughout North Georgia. And church, as they showed the love of Christ to those folks, we saw 27 people accept Jesus as Savior and Lord. And church, that's just one example of how God is using us during this time in huge ways. So I want to thank you for your faithfulness. Now, this coming Sunday, we continue to broadcast live worship services from our sanctuary at both 9:15 and 10:45. It has been amazing to watch God use our online services to reach so many people who may have never walked into our church sanctuary. Church, people are hungry for answers and hope right now, and many of them are turning to online church to find it. So I hope you'll continue to pray for our online worship services. We also continue to post worship experiences and Bible studies for preschoolers and children and students, men's ministry, women's ministry. Most of our connection groups continue to gather online each week. So to stay up to date, I would encourage you to monitor our church website at firstredeemer.org, and you can access many of those ministry resources from there. By the way, let me mention this. It is a blessing to see so many of you posting pictures on social media of your family worshiping together there at home. May I ask, please keep those coming. That is an encouragement to all of us. So we love seeing how you're worshiping together there at home. Let me speak to one business-related item for our church family. This Sunday was to be our annual business meeting, during which we would normally vote on our new budget, our officers and committee members. Of course, we're not able to conduct that meeting. So our elders and finance committee have authorized the operation of our church under the last approved budget, which of course would have been the 2019 budget. We'll operate under that budget until the church can meet to approve a new one. Same goes for church officers and committee members. They'll remain as they are until we're able to conduct that business meeting, prayerfully, very, very soon. Now, I'll be sharing another update with you next week to share some exciting plans for both Palm Sunday and Easter, both of which are right around the corner. Let me tell you, church, they're going to be amazing days regardless of how we gather. We are going to go all out to celebrate the most important event in human history, the resurrection of our Savior. So, church, I can't wait for our time together this Sunday. On Sunday morning, I'll be sharing with you how God's sovereignty gives us peace and hope even in troubled times. So I hope you'll invite your friends to join us online for live Redeemer worship at both 9:15 and 10:45 this coming Sunday. Church, we are continuously praying for you. Our church family is just that. It's a family. And we are all together in this, and we will get to the other side together. So please stay safe, and I'll see you online on Sunday morning.